Shuck under center on a 3rd and 2. Well, hand off to AK-41 outside, breaking away, and there goes Kamara up the sideline, inside the 40, a 31-yard gain on his opening carry. In the New Orleans Saints, Kamara this time in motion. Foster Moreau at its tight end, blocking here as the check down right back to running back one, running through defenders, and picking up 10 more. Looks like that is Rashid Shaheed up there. One-on-one, had a touchdown last week, the first of Shuck's career. Ball down the middle, though, is going to be hauled in inside the 10-yard line, setting up a 1st and goal to Brandon Cooks. Shuck now making an adjustment at the line here. On 2nd and goal from the 1, handoff is to Kamara, and he will walk in for the touchdown. Textbook opening drive for the New Orleans Saints as Alvin Kamara finishes what he started. Who Dat Nation on their feet here at the Caesars Superdome. On a 3rd and 8, Brock Purdy stepping left, looking to escape with his legs, and he is taken down by Demario Davis. Both these teams going to look very new after struggling seasons. Shuck down the field, connecting with Chris Olave, pulling away, and there goes the Ohio State Buckeye inside the 30. X-Factor players, none of which are showing up here yet, though. Shuck again, pocket collapsing, spins and fires this one complete, finds his tight end. Came out, got a 2-score lead against Arizona. Looking for a similar beginning here. Another handoff to Kamara left side, and he finds a way to the end zone. Rushing touchdown number 2. Looked like he was stopped at the line of scrimmage. Cuts left and finds some daylight. Saints already have 150 yards of offense today. San Francisco, just 3. Purdy, though, down the field, finds his tight end, George Kittle, and the opening 1st down for San Francisco. 3rd and inches. This is prime Christian McCaffrey territory. New Orleans 38-yard line is where the snap is taken by Purdy. Fires this one down the field, though. It is hauled in again by Jennings. 3rd and short for San Francisco. Already converted on one earlier. McCaffrey going to motion back out of the backfield. Pass going his direction up the sideline. Can he get there? No, he cannot. Alontae Taylor. And the offense will remain on the field here on a 4th and 2. Left side handoff to McCaffrey, and he is shut down by Tyrann Mathieu. On all sides of the football. And a huge stop there inside their own half to get the ball back in the hands of Shuck, who is chucked down by Diamador Lenore. San Francisco trails by 2 scores. 0-2 start, though, as mentioned earlier, would just be devastating as Shuck is devoured once again. That brings up a 3rd and 27 from the 5-yard line. And a fullback dive just to give the punter some breathing room here. Picks up a couple. McCaffrey got to get involved more here. You would think if San Francisco wants a chance to succeed. Blitz coming, and Purdy has nowhere to run but backwards. The blitz pays off there. McCaffrey motion out again. 100% going to be a pass here from Purdy. Just a check down, though. Saints will try again on the 3rd and 4. Got to respect the rookie. Not afraid to take a shot downfield against a star-studded defense like this. Check down caught by Jawan Johnson. Brings up another 3rd and 4 for the New Orleans Saints. Niners only rush 4, which means Shuck has extra time. Gets a pancake, wants to heave this one, hit as he fires, and it winds up incomplete. 3rd and 8 yards to go. From the 20-yard line, Brock Purdy. 1-step drop, steps into this one, fires this one across our in stride to Jawan Jennings back in 2020. More specifically, the 2021 postseason. Purdy being chased in the pocket, has to fire this one away, incomplete. Alvin Kamara awaiting another handoff here. On the opening play of the drive, and there he goes, got some room to run, to the outside, there goes Alvin Kamara. Can anybody track him down inside the 30? Diamador Lenore saves the touchdown. 6 carries, 112 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Alvin Kamara putting on a show through the air. This is Chris Olave. Will Kamara get his 3rd TD here? Handoff goes to him, and he finds the end zone. A hat trick in the opening half. Well, number 41 having a legacy day. Maybe a Christmas Day type of game coming up here in week 2. San Francisco back to it. Looking to prevent a first half shutout here with a touchdown drive and a good start. Meat stiff arm by Jawan Jennings. Shanahan ordering Purdy to work out of the no huddle. Firing this one deep downfield. George Kittle hangs on. Still not taking a timeout just yet. McCaffrey in pre-snap movement. A beautiful pass there to Jawan Jennings. San Francisco down to their final timeout here. Finally into the red zone in the final minute of the first half as Brock Purdy steps left and he'll find the first down by himself. One more shot at the end zone here for Brock Purdy before a Jake Moody field goal attempt. From the 10-yard line, pressure coming, Purdy to the end zone, and there is Jelon Jennings finishing what he started. San Francisco on the board finally. Took them nearly an entire first half to get there, but they score late in the second quarter. Going to be a very long week number 2, filled with upsets though. Here is George Kittle on a crosser, pulling away, and Honey Badger cannot chase him down, taken out of bounds at the 42. Gets the football back into enemy territory. 6-man rush, and Purdy finds an open target. Jelon Jennings up the sideline and into the red zone. Over the San Francisco offense, looking for number 3 here, though. On a 3rd and short, quick pass is caught, and down to the 1-yard line. This is Ricky Pearsall. False start backs him up to the 8-yard line. Extra big bodies out there. Purdy off the bootleg, fires back, corner of the end zone, and he is intercepted. Looks like we were back within a score at the 1-yard line, but Danny Stutzman, after a false start penalty, takes it under his own wing with the INT. Could not have asked for a better end to that drive if you're a Saint fan. Here goes Kamara on his 9th carry, breaking away another big gainer, pickup of 19. And a play like this will open up the playbook. Shuck looking to take a deep shot, and he is dumped out again. Definitely been the ugliest start in quite some time for the Niners, though. Nick Bosa give it chase. Shuck throw it on the run and knocked out of the hands. Incomplete. Big play by Fred Warner. Niners trying to find a way. On 3rd and 2, handoff is to Gurriendo, and he will pick up just a yard. Pete Warner shuts him down at the 40. Could not hang on to it that time, though. 3rd and a dozen for Tyler Shuck. 4-man rush going deep downfield and overshoots Olave. Got to get going, and got to get going as soon as possible. High snap there from Purdy, and again he is sacked. Already 1-0 with a win over their division rival here in San Francisco. Purdy on 3rd and 9 will check it down complete, but well short. And as I mentioned that, there goes Alvin Kamara in motion. Bosa give a chase. Shuck going deep down the field. One-handed catch by Olave, and you can kiss him goodbye. And we'll have to put this one to music. Chris Olave didn't have to catch it with one hand, just did it because. What a snatch and what a touchdown. And it's all Saints again. 21 points in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Brock Purdy looking to pick somebody out here, backpedaling, firing downfield in stride. There is Brandon Ayuk, good start. Flipping sides of the field to begin the final quarter here in New Orleans. Brock Purdy rolling left again, and he is sacked. Football is loose, but it's scooped up by an offensive lineman. Brock Purdy going to have to look way deep here at the 39-yard line. That is the target. Stepping up in the pocket, climbing, and now steps up and only picks up a couple. They're going to have to go for it, though, on 4th and 19. Must pick it up here. Purdy going to float this one-on-one, saying a prayer. Knocked away, incomplete. Saints take over. First down here would probably do a lot of damage, and Kamara is going to find the line to gain. Taysom Hill is in at fullback now. Saints just having some fun with it as Kamara looking for touchdown number 4. Looking to put the finishing touches on a Week 2 upset win. Fires this one down the middle, incomplete. Groupie on for a 29-yard chip shot here. And the lead up to 24. Ricky Pearsall in motion. Just the one catch for him today. Football, though, going in his direction, pulled away, and he might win the race to the end zone, which he will. A 65-yard touchdown in garbage time. Niners adding to their total. Niners going to try to make this a 2-possession game and keep the Saints on their toes. If they can convert, handoff is to McCaffrey, and he'll find the end zone. Looking to patch up any holes they left behind. A couple of first downs away from a victory here in Week 2. Shuck finds his running back, Alvin Kamara, through the air. Going to motion out this time in a diagonal direction. Rush of 4. Shuck stepping up, and he's going to do it himself. There goes the rookie. Shuck, though, adding to his statistics here. Down the field he goes. This is caught by Shaheed, another 10-yard gainer. San Francisco using their timeouts for the moment. Here is Shuck on the check down, and again it is Alvin Kamara. Looking to make this a 19-point lead for New Orleans, and he will do so. Brock Purdy looking to pad his stats here as he is sacked again, and that is just about a poetic way to end this one. Time is going to expire, and another upset here in week number 2. The New Orleans Saints over the San Francisco 49ers, 34-15, the final from Caesars Superdome.